Welcome to the ATP Project. You're with your host, Steve. And we've got you back, Nic. For good. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yes, I'm back to stay.
Oh, God, this is great news.
I know, we're going to have so much fun.
Because you're a naturopath too.
I am a naturopath.
Got a massive brain.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've got a brain in my tiny head. I have a small head.
You haven't got a small head. You keep saying that.
I know, I do keep saying that, yeah. I have a smallish, Vanessa's agreeing with me.
Goodness me. You keep saying that and I go, I can't see it. I honestly can't see it.
Well, I mean, you don't have a massive head, Steve, so.
I've got a big head.
It's not massive, no.
It's big, though.
It's just average.
I've cut my hair short to compensate, and I'm going bald to even compensate further.
Compensate more. Well, that's going to make it look bigger.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, more skin area.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, speaking of myself aging, today we're going to talk about, what herb are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk about the amazing Shilajit.
Did you just swear?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I did not.
Did you say I'm full of
I did not say. No, I did not say you're full of.
What herb are we talking about? What is
Shilajit.
it?
So Shilajit's been around for a long, long time. Would you like to know the Sanskrit word?
I want to know the Sanskrit term
for Shilajit. What Shilajit means in Sanskrit, which is a Ayurvedic Indian language. It means conqueror of mountains and destroyer of weakness. Sounds like some sort of Game of Thrones type thing, doesn't it?
You know, I'm already taking this stuff.
Are you?
Yeah.
I thought you looked like a conqueror of mountains and a destroyer of weakness.
Beck, my wife, listens to this and she's going to go, he's not that. But anyway, it's funny because Shilajit, I've got a description of Shilajit here, and this is published in Andrology. I love this one. It's a pale brown to blackish brown exudate that oozes from sedimentary rock. Large of the Himalayas. That sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. It's also known as sweat of mountains
right.
or mountain blood or rock juice.
Rock juice.
And I'm not joking.
Wow. And does it not also smell like cow's urine?
Oh, it stinks. It's disgusting.
We're really selling it, aren't we?
It does smell like pee because traditionally it's used for the urinary tract problems, which includes male's urinary tract, which we'll get to in a second.
Yes.
It's good for edema, tumours, muscle wasting, epilepsy, and even insanity.
Oh, well, there you go. Hang on. Didn't you say you've been taking it, Steve?
Yeah, I know.
Working.
It's not working. No. But there's one reason, there's many reasons why I take it, but one of the reasons, and this will go to our first paper here, it's titled, and this will give it away, Clinical Evaluation of Purified Shilajit on Testosterone Levels in Healthy Volunteers aged 45 to 55.
Oh, that's your genre there, Steve.
It's funny, I'm just in the genre.
You are just, you only just made it in.
It's still good for me.
That's right.
But they tested this, and this is what I love about this. So they gave it to healthy people my age, and they gave it at 0.5 gram or 500 milligrams a day for 90 days, and it showed that it boosts testosterone in men. Now, I'm going to give you the number here. By total testosterone by 23.5%.
Wow.
That's massive.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah. And it really is good for men for that as well. So it certainly does boost testosterone. So it's well known as a testosterone booster. And really good for men because you're going to love this. Total sperm count increased by 61.4%.
Wow. That's huge.
It's huge, isn't it?
That's huge.
It's a massive amount.
It is a massive amount.
I mean, I don't know how else we describe that as 61% sperm.
That's a large amount.
So if you want more sperm, you don't.
I don't.
But there may be listeners, and I'm not looking at Nicole, but there may be listeners out there who want more sperm.
That's right.
This is the herb for you. I love it because it really is a man's herb because of this sort of thing. But apparently it's good for the chicks too, isn't it?
It can be good for the chicks as well, yes, particularly postmenopausal chicks.
Oh, so
really good
age 45, 50.
45. So that's also my age group, Steve.
You are too.
I'm only just in it, but I'm
you're
actually,
in
no,
my
I'm
age
smack
group.
bang in the middle, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say I've only just made it in, but I can't like that. I've been in.
You
I'm
can
in the
lie
middle.
as she puts her glasses on.
My glasses on to read my piece of. So I actually have a study here on Shilajit for postmenopausal women. So the study was on. It was in some journal, which we'll cut out because I can't find it. So the study was on postmenopausal women.
Yep.
So showing that Shilajit Shilajit extract reduces oxidative stress, inflammation, and bone loss to dose-dependently preserve bone mineral density in postmenopausal women with osteopenia.
Osteopenia means not osteoporosis, which is the bad bones, but just weakened or less bone.
So it's sort of a progression towards osteoporosis.
Yeah.
So which is obviously can be a very big problem for postmenopausal women because they're losing their estrogen, which has that bone protective effect. So Shilajit's showing that it actually can improve bone density in postmenopausal women, which is amazing. And it's such a simple thing to add into your protocol.
Yeah, and that was a randomized placebo-controlled trial, and it reduced inflammation. So as we age, not looking at you, but as I age, you get more inflammatory process. In fact, today I've got inflammatory thing in my back. It's sore for some reason.
Oh.
You know how I did it?
How? You were bending over to pick your glasses up.
I was unpacking the dishwasher this morning.
Oh, no.
You know when you get older, you get injured by blinking.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like me, you wake up with these things like, I slept funny, and that's an injury.
Yeah.
That's like, never happened when I was younger, but now, and so this stuff reduces the inflammation.
Yes.
And so it's going to take that away, and also oxidative stress.
Yeah, oxidative stress as well. Yeah, which is another thing that, we get more of as we age. So, I mean, the reason we age is because of inflammation, oxidative stress. They're the reasons why we start to degrade. So.
Exactly. You've heard of the term inflammaging.
That's right. Yeah.
We did a podcast on it, I think, many years ago, billions of years ago. So aging is terrible, but the other good thing about what happens to men as we age is something else fails to function, failure to launch. How do I put this? How do I describe this?
The second brain.
Yeah, the second brain in men. It's as we age,
it goes down, literally.
It goes down. It goes south. Does everyone know what we're talking about? We don't need to explain.
I don't even need to talk about it. I don't need to mention the P word. Say what it is.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Well, inside your wish I didn't have to look at you when I said the word penis.
We were trying to find a graphic, but we couldn't find a graphic to explain what we're talking about. It wasn't decent enough to show. Not a graphic of what we're talking about, but the internal parts.
The graphic was too graphical.
The graphic was too graphic, yeah.
we couldn't put it up.
No.
But in the Journal of American Men's Health, which is where this paper is published, they tested Shilajit on a certain tissue that's found in a certain male and female body parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say the word, the corpus cavillosum, which is a tissue that is engorged with blood during certain times of activity.
Yes.
And we're still G-rated, are we?
I think we're still G-rated.
Good.
We're still skirting around it. So
we found that, in rats' penises, because that's what you tested on, because you can't cut open a human penis. For some reason, they don't allow that. No, nerds, boring. But anyway, they found that Shilajit actually induces, blood engorgement in those certain tissues. So it's been traditionally used for an aphrodisiac and great for men's sex, and we talked about testosterone and sperm, but it helps with the delivery of the sperm. There we go.
There you go.
Is that a G-rated?
That's a G-rated description. I love it. Good job, Steve.
That's a good one. So now you've got to remember this tissue is in men, but it's also in women as well.
It is in women as well.
So it may help women with their activities.
It might. Yes.
You know what activities we're talking about?
Well, I know what activities we're talking about, definitely.
But women also may want to look better too.
They may want to look better. And what's a good way to look better is to look at how good your skin looks.
Yes.
And how do we improve our skin as we age? Because that can be a big factor.
Creams and crap on it, don't we?
All sorts of stuff we put on top of it. But what about something internal, Steve, that might help?
Well, what could that be?
Well, how about we try some Shilajit?
Shilajit?
Yes. Because that's actually been shown to improve type 1 collagen synthesis.
Oh, hey, with type 1, there's 24 types of collagen. There is type 1 and type 3. Yeah. Type 1 is the one for the skin.
It's the most abundant in the body.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's a really good one. So in that trial, I think it was an 8-week trial.
8-week trial, yeah. So randomized control trial was done, and basically... Let me see, because I've just put my glasses back on. So 8 weeks of daily supplementation with either 500 milligrams a day and 1,000 milligrams a day of Shilajit versus placebo. It's basically increased serum pro-C1A1, C1A1, which is
the marker.
It's a marker, so for precursor for collagen synthesis, and it showed that It showed increases in serum pro-C181 from pre to post supplementation in the low and high doses. However, no change for the placebo group.
So it works in 500 or 1,000.
500, 1,000 milligrams a day.
Yep, and it's over 8 weeks, so you'll get collagen synthesis and in your skin, so that's all over your body. So you've heard of hyaluronic acid. How you don't use any beauty products because you're beautiful enough.
Natural.
You don't need any of that stuff. But if you put hyaluronic acid around here and around here, you get a certain less wrinkles and a fuller face, and you look younger and all this sort of stuff. So this taken internally after 8 weeks, you actually get synthesis of not just fluid retention there, but you get more collagen production, which is what we're all after.
That's right.
Only after 8 weeks.
Yeah, which is not very long.
And as a side effect, your bones will grow strong.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Reduce oxidative stress.
Yep.
It'll help your erections too.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
so
what every woman wants, apparently. Maybe some don't.
Well, maybe some don't. You think. But it gets better than that, because this paper on Shilajit, and the title again says it's a review paper, but it's very, very good for your brain as well. Shilajit has been found to have a pro-cognitive activity. Fantastic. So it's a natural phytocomplex with pro-cognitive. So this paper goes on and talks about all the studies where they've tested it on the brain, and it's absolutely remarkable how it works in the brain. So, take the aging person like me, let's say, and let's say, after the age of, you start to slow down a bit. Even at 54 I'm it's not like I was 18 again.
That's right.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be 18 again.
No, not these days.
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't cope.
Oh, we had one thing on your mind. And it wasn't study.
Okay. Oh, yes, and mine was shopping, so.
Yeah, yours was shopping. Yeah. Oh, it's the politically correct way. So this has, in this paper in the International Journal of Alzheimer's Disease, there's a clue where I'm going here. The fulvic acids, which are found in Shilajit, is found to be an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, a memory enhancer, which is good, but also an anti-tau protein, which are those proteins that build up in your brain. And what they found was a reduction in Alzheimer's disease.
Wow.
How good is that?
That's amazing.
So it helps your second brain. We'll call it the second brain.
Second brain.
First brain.
Well, it depends who you're talking to, really.
So Shilajit has got this great effect in older people, so far. And we've got more papers to go. But I mean, just incredible how that works, isn't it? How it's got, Shilajit is absolutely fantastic for, for aging and cognition. Now, you mentioned another paper on skin before. Yeah. There's an amino acid called hydroxyproline, which is only found in very few foods, namely collagen.
Yes.
So let's say you're a vegan. I mean, I don't know where they come from, but but you need hydroxyproline.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you think of another way to get hydroxyproline for your skin?
Aside from collagen?
Yeah. I'm going to test you here.
Oh, gee.
Can you think of a herb that boosts hydroxyproline?
Gee, let me think for a minute.
Yeah.
Could it be Shilajit?
It could be Shilajit. I mean, isn't that incredible?
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
What can it not do?
I know. But the key about this one in this particular study is that it's great for your muscle mass.
It is great for your muscle mass.
So how good and what is it? Did you notice how I rippled my...
Yeah, I know. I almost got knocked out then, actually, as soon as you
because the cameras are on the right side and my right muscle is bigger because I'm right-handed.
Oh, is that right?
Not much bigger. Because neither of them are big.
I was going to say.
Look at that for hydroxyproline.
It's like a mountain. It's like a boulder, Steve.
It's massive, isn't it? It's like the boulder where the Shilajit oozes out.
That's right. It's like the what are you? I can't even find it now. You're the conqueror of mountains with those boulders, Steve.
Oh my God, it's embarrassing, isn't it? So, let's say you're an athlete because you were a bodybuilder, weren't you?
I was a body sculptor, Steve.
Sculptor, yes, that's right. And it was the year 2000?
It was when I started, yes, the year 2000 when I started showing my age.
We're talking,
obviously started when I was still in nappies.
Yeah, you did, because you're only 23 now, aren't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
Turned 23 for the 10th time. 20th time last year, actually.
20th time. It'd be more than that. It'd be 20 times.
Yes, thanks, Steve. It'll be more than that.
You topped yourself in with your age before.
I did too, that's
right.
You
said, you're 44 to 45, and you're in the middle of that.
45 to 55, I am in the middle. I'm nearly smack bang in the middle, yeah.
So they gave, after 8 weeks, they gave this Shilajit to these people, worked out to fatigue, and what happened? Did it improve them or did it do nothing?
Yeah, so after 8 weeks, the results showed that 500 milligrams a day of Shilajit promoted the retention of maximal muscular strength following the fatiguing protocol and decreased baseline hydroxyproline.
Yeah. So it was taken up to the muscle mass.
Yeah.
So it's brilliant for that. So what it did is what this basically does, it improves athletic performance. Now you could go back a few things. Yeah, boost testosterone, but it helps your muscles as well. So if you're a keen gym goer, like let's say you're me and you're 54 and you're a man who wants better testosterone, better muscle mass. I want all this, by the way. Better erections. I had to say it. Better cognition.
Yes.
And I want to look good. And I want my bones to be strong. And I want to reduce inflammation.
Yep.
Yep.
How good is it?
I mean,
it's like
that's sort of it, isn't it? Yeah. That's it. And the only problem is, and we've mentioned all these studies, it's a 0.5 gram a day.
Yes.
That's a whopping big dose of Shilajit because it tastes like the name. Shilajit.
Yes.
Shit.
It
tastes awful. It's brown ooze
stuff. It's
stuff.
very bitter and it's not
disgusting.
Nice. Yeah.
So, but you need 0.5 gram. Now, if you can take that every day, then you're going to improve yourself. And it's also good for certain medical conditions too, which is, in this case, infertility. In the International Journal of Andrology, they found that even if you're not producing much sperm, let's say you're producing below 20 million per mil, which is not enough. That's considered infertile, by the way. This boosts the sperm levels up dramatically as well. So another study showed that. And in this other study, it boosts testosterone as well by 23% again. And again, they used 0.5 gram. Incredible. Incredible stuff.
Amazing. And for a woman, still has great effects as well. Again, for skin, for muscle, muscle development as well, and for the bone, as we said, the bone loss postmenopausally, and also testosterone postmenopausally as well, because what can happen when some women, not me, so get to that point in their life, testosterone can drop off for a lot of women as well. So, and then you have all the effects of that. So you have the fatigue, low sex drive, obviously muscle loss, that type of thing. So, this can be really beneficial for women postmenopausally as well. And even cycling women that may have low testosterone, low DHEA due to high chronic stress, things like that, can help to increase the DHEA levels.
So there's no reason. I mean, this is why I take the damn stuff because it's great for all this sort of stuff, and women should take it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's great for all sorts of things. I mean, bones, and you said skin, everything. I mean, it's just a wonderful herb. So, if you're out there and if you're looking for a herb to take for you as you're in your middle age, like I am, not you, but I am.
Yeah, not me.
I'm
right there yet.
I'm the wrong side of 50. You're under 50.
I'm the
Can
right
I say
side
that
of 50.
safely?
I am just under 50, yes. I'm taking it. Yeah, I am under 50, Steve.
You are under 50.
Yeah,
you could be 23. That's under 50.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. I'm 54. So for me, with all this stuff, and for women, it's a great one to take as you age because big one for me really is the brain. All jokes aside. Yeah. You start getting you protecting your brain. That's absolutely remarkable. And that's a review article. So there's lots of articles on Shilajit for the brain. Yeah. So great for men, great for women, great for your brain, great for wrinkles, bones, muscles, sperm, penises.
Any inflammation that you're having.
Yep.
And the other thing that as far as what it makes up Shilajit, contains over 84 types of minerals, including copper, zinc, iron, your essential metals, things like that. So, I mean, how amazing is that?
Well, that is amazing because on the periodic table there's only 92 naturally occurring elements.
There you go. So
and it probably doesn't contain uranium, which is number 92.
No.
So probably doesn't contain mercury, which is number 80.
Yep.
So I remember all the periodic table now from my days as a chemist. But isn't that remarkable? 84 different minerals. I mean, it's extraordinary because it comes from the earth.
That's right.
So
can't get more rich, nutrient, dense, things than something that's come from the earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, I call it a herb, but it's not really technically
it's more of a resin, isn't it?
It is more of a resin. It's more of a brown exudate that squirts out of rocks.
Sounds amazing.
We're selling it here, aren't we?
Really selling it. Yeah. Well, look, we don't focus on what it sounds like coming out of it. We just focus on the benefits it has when we take it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely amazing. Well, look, That is brilliant. I'm going to keep taking this, and it's a wonderful herb. So, you know, if you're out there and you're thinking about wanting to improve any of those aspects of life, consider Shilajit.
Definitely.
And be careful how you pronounce it over the counter.
That's exactly right.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, that's been fantastic. It's better we've got time for. So we'll see you all again next week.
We will.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.